We're back with what is undoubtedly the best anime of the season, Vinland Saga Season 2. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and see what greatness awaits this week. We had the introduction of Einar and Thorfinn. So I can't wait to see how this relationship is gonna build. Again, just looking at Thorfinn's face, he's just like blank. A forest, yeah, I agree. That's exactly what it looks like. Interesting. So he really doesn't seem like a bad guy, right? He's allowing them to buy their freedoms back. So essentially he just hired them, right? So he seems to be fair at the very least. I'm pretty sure other people that are, you know, buying slaves like he is are probably not giving them that type of chance. That's crazy. Yeah, that's really like the best hope he has right now. See, Patir, or whatever his name is, he seems kind of sketchy. You can't even see his eyes. Somebody out here is gonna be the villain or the a-hole. I want to see how Thorfinn is gonna train this dude. Want to see his on-the-job training. See, that's a big difference right there. And I'm pretty sure it's the same way here. It's just that this guy is willing to give them their freedom. Okay, that's gonna take years. That's gonna take 10, 15 years maybe, just depending. That's actually gonna take a whole lifetime. Damn. It's like thousands and thousands of trees. Oh, Thorfinn likes his alone time. You're gonna have... Oh, they get it? Okay, I thought they were gonna have to go hunt for it. Accept your freedom. Dudes do not seem like they're bringing over lunch. Right? They seem kind of like wanderers, maybe. That guy was eating their lunch earlier. Right? He was walking up, grabbing food out of the bag and eating it. So that goes to show you that... Like I said, I mean, they're slaves, right? Some people are not going to be treating slaves fairly or nicely. Yeah, these guys seem to be an issue. Oh, damn. Yep. Now, now what I really want to know is, right, the master, the one that's the owner of the land, if he finds out about this, how is he going to handle the issue, right? That's a whole different Thorfinn. That's not the Thorfinn I know. The Thorfinn I know, they'll all be dead right now. GG, well played. Wow, he's completely a whole different person, man. That has to be the most beautiful animated knot I have ever seen in anime history. Nothing has looked that good before. Comparing knots to knots, okay? Thorfinn is about to show him up what's up. I mean, that horse looks old and not healthy at all. Einar seems like a strong dude. He should be able to lift it a little bit, right? There you go. Come on, my friend. Bro, they're really playing this hype up music to hype up them pushing a tree. That's insane. Probably the most hyped pushing of a tree in anime history. You just never know. Find me a better clip of somebody pushing a tree somewhere. You can't. That sounds reasonable. That I could believe that. Man, he looks worn out. He looks tired. He looks like he needs, you know, a good meal and a nice comfortable bed to go to sleep in. Man, this kind of reminds me of a young Thorfinn. The difference is that, you know, Thorfinn would have destroyed the people harming his family. Einar, he was kind of, you know, not as violent. Oh damn. He probably knows, right? Oh my, Einar, focus. Bro, he is just bewildered. I got a feeling that Einar is gonna get friend zone and she's all about that Thorfinn life. Just saying, just a little theory, you know what I mean? I'm guessing all of these people here are also slaves, possibly. Right? They all seem to be happy, right? Oh no, maybe not. I mean, look at it. This guy's actually working, right? A master that works and doesn't just sit around and be lazy. Okay. Does he have kids, or are those also his slave? I don't know if they're trying to make this guy look real nice and then his real self is like a truly evil person. Again, I just don't know. He has slaves, so that's already like a big no-no. But again, you got to take into account the time period where this anime takes place. This was kind of normal. Yeah, Aina was saying what I was saying, that rich people, they just normally don't work. That actually makes a lot of sense. Leaving it so livestock can eat it. That way you don't have to like buy food. Smart. I'm guessing that's the son, the spoiled son. Yeah. I am guessing that if the father, the master, were to die and the son inherits everything, that is going to get real bad for the slaves. Like, it's going to be horrible for them. Like, their living condition is going to get a lot worse. There it is. Spoiled, rotten. Like, he thinks this work is beneath him, which kind of lets you know, bro, you can't even take your sword out, bro. You're useless in everything you do. Wow. Anyways. Wow. Yeah, once he inherits the farm, he's probably gonna ruin it. He's probably gonna lose the land or something. Ooh, Prince Canute. We haven't heard of him in a while. Now, is this the lady that was in the cart earlier? Bro, you're so useless. What was the point of all of that? They tried to make it seem cool, but it didn't work out. Oh, round 2. Bro, what are you doing? That's weird. Wow. So it seems like the daughter might not actually care too much about the dude, but you know, she's using her stuff to you know, like guarantee the family's future. Bro, that is so messed up. So at the very least, the son is not a complete idiot. He at the very least knows what was happening. Bro, these guys are they're just drunk as hell, man. Now, small little detail right there. When they were walking over the wheat, I'm guessing that ruins the wheat. And he noticed that, right? He was like, the wheat, like you guys are just walking it over it. So it might be one of those issues that he just doesn't want to live in his father's shadow, right? Like he wants to pave his own way. Yep, it seems like everybody is just trying to use the young master Omar to increase their status in a way. Thorfinn knows all about this. Man, that sucks. Just losing everything twice. Having to restart all over again. It's just, yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah. Saving, right? Yeah, that doesn't look like saving at all. Setting them free from this life maybe, but it's probably reflecting on everything that happened in his life. I mean, you gotta think, how many people did Thorfinn kill, right? A lot. And yeah, I remember this is the first time that the first village that Askeladd burned down, I believe. So hey, he knows all about this. Yeah, it was definitely reflecting on his past life. Wow. All right, that was episode 2 of Vinland Saga. And honestly, I love the episode, great episode, but I could see how some people might not like this episode. Again, this episode really was just a lot of like character building. You know, we learned a little bit about Einar and how he feels about warriors. We got introduced to the master's son, Omar, and how he doesn't want to inherit the farm, and all these different characters trying to use Omar to their advantage, right? We had like those people that were working the farm, the daughter, essentially using her, you know, her tools to entice the young master to be with her and hopefully have a future with her and stuff like that. Again, at that point, who can you really trust, right? So I can probably see why Omar just doesn't want to stay here, right? Because he just feels like everybody is only trying to get his favor so they can win something out of him, right? Like either money, land, whatever the case may be. So if you're surrounded by people that you cannot trust, yeah, I could probably see how Omar is just, hey, he's trying to get out of here. But the way that he's trying to do it, be like a warrior, we saw that path with season 1, right? Where we saw that that's what Thorfinn wanted, and we see the path that led him on, and it was a crazy path, right? And honestly, I gotta tell you, Omar probably wouldn't survive a day out there with the warriors, but he can't even take his sword out, okay? That dude is, who knows what's gonna happen with him? But it's setting up an interesting plot line moving in the future. But also, aside from that, I also like seeing the little interactions between Thorfinn and Einar. Einar, I mean, come on. He's a slave. He's probably going to get mistreated. I mean, we saw with the retainers and the food, really horrible scene. And while it seems like the master is like a genuine good person, I mean, he's out there working the fields with other workers and possibly other slaves, but he probably doesn't know what's going on over there with Thorfinn and Einar. I'm curious to know how he would handle that situation if he does find out, but who knows, right? But I could see how people might not like this because it doesn't seem like this season is going to be, action oriented. It's probably going to be a lot of character development and just all these characters kind of progressing through the story. We're not gonna get to see like some huge battles or Thorfinn going all out and slicing people up, right? It's probably gonna be completely different than season 1, and I don't mind it. Again, I really love these characters. I want to see them grow. I want to see how they're going to move to that next stage in their life. Like, is Thorfinn gonna go back home and meet his family? I'm kind of surprised that Einar hasn't brought up that somebody is looking for Thorfinn. I wonder when that happens, how is that gonna change Thorfinn, right? Is he gonna want to go back home, or maybe this is the reason why he's doing all of this, right? He's a slave. He understand that he's a slave and that this is the only way he can earn his freedom back to go look for his family, right? Because his family is still out there, right? And they all probably think that he's dead or captured or whatever the case may be. But I really want to know how all that is going to end up. But let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Do you mind that it doesn't have a lot of action, or are you gonna drop it because it doesn't have a lot of action? Let me know in the comments down below. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace out. Boom.